Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed that wee section of the vlog. I've realised that I haven't actually said hello to you, so I'm popping in to say hello and I'm popping in to show you what I actually hauled while I was in London. Let's just get into that, shall we? So the first book I'm going to show you is one that I got from Goldsborough Books. Now Goldsborough Books was the first bookstore that we went to while we were down in London, and it seems to be the kind of bookstore that kind of specialises in first editions, signed first editions, special editions of books. And what a treat that was to wander around and see all of these like first editions of books, signed editions of books. It's definitely one where if you wanted to get something special for yourself, it's a really good bookstore for that. They are a bit dearer, they're a bit more on the expensive side because they are these special editions of books, which is understandable, right? So I ended up getting this one. Now this one has been on my radar for a wee while. I decided not to pick it up. I was going to get it in the Waterstone special edition and I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to hold off. Something in my mind was clearly like, just hold off, Emma, you're going to find what you want in London. So this is the book that I got while I was in Goldsborough and it's called Babylonia by Costanza Casati. Now I have never read a book by this author before. I'm very, very excited about it. The cover honestly drew me in when I first seen it on Waterstones. That is the first place I've seen it because I like going in there, seeing what their kind of new and special editions are coming. But I'm so glad that I waited and I got this edition. Number one, it was just really nice getting it while I was in London with my sister. We had a nice weekend together. And number two, I love the colours of this. I think the blue is such like a jewel toned, rich, metallic blue. It's absolutely stunning. It's annoying because you can see it a bit better there actually. Just needed to get the lighting right. You have the sprayed edges here. You've got daggers, all the leaves with the black sprayed background. Very, very nice. And it goes all the way top to bottom. So this version specifically is a signed first edition of this book. This is number 362 of 500 and there is the author's signature. Very, very curly. I love that. It also has a wee map on the inside, which is really fun. And the wee kind of catchy paragraph at the front of this book says, "There are whispers of her fame in the land long since turned to dust, the queen who rose from nothing and changed everything." When I was looking for books down in London, I really wanted to kind of keep an eye out for books that, number one, I hadn't heard before. I really wanted to go into bookstores and just kind of immerse myself in them and kind of just see what caught my eye without having any prior knowledge of the plot or the premise or kind of things that I'd heard about the book. And I haven't heard anybody talk about this book, luckily, so it was really nice to find this in a special edition and that I also don't really know much about it. I've read a wee bit of the blurb, but that is it. I have heard nobody's thoughts. Yeah, I'm really so delighted with this. The next bookstore we went into after that was Foyles. Now, I've heard a lot about Foyles. I've never been in a Foyles, but Foyles seems to be like a Waterstones equivalent, kind of. Like, a lot of special editions that you get in Waterstones were available in Foyles, and then we kind of realised that they are connected in a way. Let me just double check that, and I'll edit it somewhere, but I'm pretty sure they're connected in some way. Like, my sister very eloquently described it as a kind of brighter Waterstones store, but I got two books while I was in Foyles. I was really impressed with their romance section because they had a romance section, then they had a kind of darker romance section. They had kind of Penelope Douglas and all that kind of stuff in there, kind of taboo romances. And then they had a wee romanticy stand as well, which was quite nice to see it kind of laid out a wee bit more. Obviously it was London, so it was a bigger store, so you have more space to do that kind of thing. So of course I did end up buying a couple of books, the first one being Let the Games Begin by Rufaro Faith Mazarura. I was so drawn to this cover. I don't know if it's because like the Olympics are coming up and I love a sports romance, right? I think I've said this before. I love a sports romance. I love the team aspect of it. I like that it's kind of almost always, right, found family. I just love the team aspect that generally comes with that, like between the couple and then normally with like a friend group as well. That's not the case all the time, but that's what I really like when I find it in a sports romance. So this one, I don't know, I just instantly got a feeling. I was like, I have to read that. These two are clearly the main characters, right? They're on a podium. Is there going to be a declaration of love? Just like the way they're holding each other, I was like, oh, that's going to be some good romance stuff in there. I'll read you what's on the back, okay? It says, "It's the Summer Olympics and Zeke and Olivia are here to win. Zeke Moyo is the star athlete of Team GB. He's in Athens to claim the title of fastest man in the world. Olivia Nkomo runs on ambition. She's just landed the role of a lifetime behind the scenes. Then the two collide, literally, on the first day of the games, and something unexpected begins. But the competition is stirring up uncomfortable memories from Zeke's past, and Olivia's dream job is turning into a nightmare. Will they fall at the last hurdle, or could running beside the right person change the whole game?" I can't wait to read this. And then we're taking a swift turn because the next book is nowhere near a romance, okay? The cover seems kind of quietly sinister. That's the only way I can describe it, okay? It's called A Helping Hand by Celia Dale. Now, do you see what I mean by this being like quietly sinister? Why is there gloves on there? Are you cold or is it something else? It was definitely the simplicity of the cover of this book that drew me in, and then I read the wee chunk at the start, like on the cover, and it says, "This is a tale of ruthless greed, exploitation, and suffocating, skin-crawling terror." So it came home with me. Then the last bookstore that we went to in London was Daunt Books. And I obviously got a tote bag, of course. But the two books I got, the first one is Pet by Catherine Chidgey. Now this, of course, was a cover by. It says, like every other girl in her class, 12-year-old Justine is drawn to her glamorous, charismatic new teacher and longs to be her pet. However, when a thief begins to target the school, Justine's sense that something isn't quite right grows ever stronger. Set in New Zealand in 1984 and 2014 and probing themes of racism and misogyny, Pet is a dazzling and chilling psychological thriller by the author of Remote Sympathy. You know, I've read a thriller now. And I'm trying to get into thrillers because I've really enjoyed my experience with that thriller. Even though it wasn't highly rated, I did really enjoy my experience. So I was like, do you know what? I love the colours of this. I love red and black together. And what is happening with that pen? There's a ship in it. So I bought this. Very last book that I bought in London, I have actually seen the cover before and I was looking for it because I was like, do you know what? I just want that. And it's this one. It's called Fruit of the Dead by Rachel Lyon or Rachel Leon. I'll need to find out how you say that. Every single time I see the cover of this, I don't know anything about it. I still know absolutely nothing, right? I want to know nothing. This is the thing about these books, right? I want to know absolutely nothing going into them and I just want to be surprised. I want to have no... You know, I've told you, but I have seen this cover absolutely everywhere and I'm so drawn to it every time I see it. I do think about it and I had thought about it often before I bought it. I was like, do you know what? I keep thinking about that book. On the front, this person, Ruth Gilligan, said, "Ancient Greece meets Succession." If you know anything about me, I loved Succession. Seasons 1 through 3 specifically, because season 4 I really didn't understand anything about it. There was a lot of kind of business jargon and I was like, you've lost me here. So see when this said Ancient Greece meets Succession? Yeah. That's all I had to know. Even if this wasn't a cover buy and I wasn't going to pick this up, that would have sold me anyway. Now the next clip you see of me opening my Smiskies mystery boxes is me on a different day because I have already filmed this haul before, I just didn't like it. But I really wanted to share me opening my Smiskies with you. So here you go. So I got one in the bed collection and I got one in the work collection. I'm now obsessed, and I mean obsessed, right? I look at these every day of people open mystery boxes and like Smisky boxes and Sun Angels boxes. I love it. I'm like, what are you going to get? What are you going to get? And I can't wait to open these. So now I might just be a Smisky collector, or I might just have these two for the rest of my life. What will we open first? Let's open work because that's what we do. We go to work, earn money, so that we can buy these little things, you know? These are everything that you can get in the work collection. I really wanted the wee laptop one because I was like, oh, that's like me editing. But you know, I don't know what's going to be in here. So let's just have a wee look and see. A lot of people like kind of squeeze these to open them. I don't want to do that. Okay. That seems pretty flat. What's the options? It seems quite flat. I don't think it's the wee... Could it be the 3? I feel like it could be the 3. I'm excited for this. It is the wee 3. I don't have a clue what they're doing. What are they doing? I need scissors. Oh my god, my favourite number's 3. Oh, what are they all looking at? Are they just, oh my gosh, do you know what they're doing? No, this is actually perfect for me because they're all standing looking very confused. Wow, they're actually tiny. They're like, now I have big hands, right? I do have big hands. Piano player's hands, bass player's hands. I did play both of those instruments in high school because I had big hands. Oh my god, my hands actually look huge, but look how they're actually tiny. Look at it next to my ear. It's smaller than my ear. Not hard to do. Oh, I'll need to set them on my windowsill tomorrow. So it comes with a wee one of these, right? And it says Little Smisky Group Think. Oh, let's collect our thoughts together. Let's see what we think. What's your thoughts on this? Tell me what your thoughts on this. Love. Now that we've done that one, we're going to go into the bed one, which is also where I like to spend my time. The one that I really wanted in here is, of course, the wee one that's reading. Because how cute would that be? I would literally love that. Look, they're all just kind of looking at me now. It's kind of weird, but you know. Right, okay. Let's just open it and find out. Oh, what is that? It's a wee moon! Look at his wee head! Oh, it's in the shape of a moon! Right, wait, see, he's bigger than the other wee guys. What are you called? Wait, is this a secret one? Look, it's not on the list for the bed. Is this a secret Smisky? Wait, no, I have to check this. I have to check this, right? Because, look, he's got, what, like, why, what is that stance all about? This wee thing's not on the list. So you've got a Smisky crying. Oh, that one would have been accurate. You're joking. Super rare crescent moon Smisky. Are you joking? There's no way. There's no way I've got a rare Smisky. Please, anyone that know about Smiskies, please tell me, is this rare? I'm obsessed. Let me tell you. See, for my first mystery box, I am thrilled with this. I'm thrilled. Like, look, that literally me. And then this is just so fun and cute. Watch me get obsessed. Watch me get obsessed with collecting these. I don't have the money for this. This was fun, but this might be the only Smisky unveiling unboxing you ever see from me because I cannot spend all my money on this. And I will if I have the disposable income. And there we go. That is everything I seen, did, ate and bought in London. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a wee like, give it a wee thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!